The greater good.
Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Today's video is going to be a little different because I'm making a few big moves and I just wanted to bring you guys along for the ride, literally. So I have been wanting to max out what I've got in crypto and investing through this whole bear market, and I've got one more asset that is a depreciating asset that I've decided to let go of, and I'm going to make a few moves with the money from this asset, and I'm driving the asset right now. I have decided to sell my Jeep Wrangler, and I don't know if you guys have seen my channel or followed me on Twitter, but I really like my Jeep Wrangler, but I really would regret not selling it and not putting the money in the market when I think we're about to pop off this year in 2025 and have an epic bull run. And history doesn't always repeat itself, but it does often rhyme. And I've said this in many videos lately. The catalysts that are happening right now for crypto have never happened before. We've never had an administration that was reasonable and trying to understand crypto, trying to get clear regulation for crypto. We have a government agency called Doge. So, I mean, I've said this several times in videos recently. I don't know how you couldn't be bullish. I've been thinking about this for weeks and months, probably driving my poor wife nuts talking about doing this. When this market crash happened after Jerome Powell talked about dropping the interest rate, but maybe not so aggressively in 2025, we've got a government shutdown basically happening today because they wouldn't allow a pork overspending bill to pass through before the administration change. It's like a black swan that I've been kind of waiting for, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to take advantage of this black swan. I've been able to afford to do some of the things that I've been able to do in the bear market because of tons of small and big decisions and risks and sacrifices that I've made. These are the kinds of things I've done like several times throughout my whole life. The car that I'm actually going to be selling today, I bought at auction when everybody was losing their minds, when COVID was peaking. All the rental car companies were trying to dump their cars, and I bought this from auction, and I'm selling it for almost as much as I bought it for. These are the kind of things I've done. I bought multiple cars for auctions, used them for a while, sold them for a profit or at least break even. All these moves have been what has allowed me to put money into the market. And when I said earlier, black swans are kind of what have made me, like maybe some of you guys, if you've been following my channel, you know, I bought a lot of crypto when FTX collapsed that November of 2022. And like Bitcoin was like 16 grand. Ethereum was like $800. I just scooped up as much as I could afford at that time. And I sold it maybe like 3 or 4 months later, if I remember correctly, like pretty much more than double my money, if I remember right. And that afforded me the OG KS1 and OG KS0. And if you've been following my channel, you guys know that has exponentially grown my portfolio for Kaspa. So it allowed me to take further risk, and I don't want you guys to think that I do these risky plays without a safety net, and nothing I say is financial advice. This is just me documenting my journey. I have a safety net of cash, and when I get to a certain amount where I am running out of the money that I consider to be investable money that I could lose, and I'm going towards where I'm at the safety net, I find more money. I do more work. I buy and sell things that I don't need. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit of background about me and like why I do the things that I do. So thanks for listening to that. Now, what am I going to do with the money from selling my Jeep Wrangler? I'm going to invest it. I'm going to buy another miner that I've been wanting for a while. I'm going to buy an Ice River AL3, a lithium miner from TeraHashes. Guys, check out TeraHashes. I have a affiliate link if you don't mind using it, if you find my content helpful. They have great deals shipped to your door on their miners, and they're fair prices. They're good people. I work with them all the time. I'm going to have the miner that I'm going to buy from TeraHashes shipped straight to Terra Hosting. So I have 4 Ice River miners at Terra Hosting right now. I have 3 KS5Ls. I have 1 KS3M that I am still running. And then I will be adding the AL3 to my mining farm that is at Terra Hosting. So check out terrahosting.com. I'll leave the links in the description to both Terra Hashes and Terra Hosting. So why am I buying an AL3 over any other miner? You guys know I love Kaspa mining. I am going to continue to run the Kaspa miners that I have. But right now, I'm having a hard time justifying buying more Kaspa miners at this moment when they're still not making that much per day. Obviously, like we had that hash rate increase in like the middle of the year. Mero is mining. There's big institutions that are mining Kaspa now. That makes me bullish on the long term for Kaspa, but in the short term for Kaspa mining, it kind of hurts right now to want to buy more Kaspa miners at the moment. So I'm not going to go into a deep dive into Lithium. There's tons of videos that do that. I've talked about on my channel a lot. I already have several lithium miners. You might have saw my video yesterday. I did AL2 Lite and 2 AL0s, even during the market crash. Those are my most profitable miners. So all of these catalysts with the crypto market going to be popping off soon. The Black Swan event with the crypto crash that we've been going through for the last few days. This is when I want to buy. This is when I want to make my moves. I like it when everyone's fearful. I buy and I try to acquire equipment when there's blood in the streets and everyone's freaking out. I know that the upside potential of making moves at the right moment can exponentially change your situation and set you up for the next moment. The next time that you're able to take risk might be because of a move that you made today. The other reason why I'm doing this is I bought this vehicle at auction and it was kind of driving me nuts, like nagging at me a little bit, like gnawing at me, that there was so much equity in this vehicle, cash equity, that I was not using for anything. It's a depreciating asset sitting in my driveway most of the time. It's just a bunch of cash sitting in my driveway doing nothing. So the way I see it is I'm making this move because it expands my safety net. It allows me to put money in the market when there's a Black Swan event happening. It allows me to buy more mining equipment that I think is going to do well, the Lithium AL3. And I feel like it's the right move for me. One more thing that I want to say about doing this kind of thing is the timing of it matters. I've learned a lot over the years making mistakes, and I kind of want to share what I learned with you guys as I'm going along. I've sold vehicles at the beginning of the year. I checked the Kelley Blue Book value on a vehicle, and it was December, and then I decided to sell it in January, and then I look again and the Blue Book values instantly dropped. I had a BMW, an old BMW, and I fixed it up. It's nice. I put it for sale late December, and then in January somebody wanted to buy it, but it was like January 5th, and the value of it dropped because the model year changed. So it might sound silly, but my play is also sell your vehicle at the end of the year. I'm going to buy a new vehicle at the beginning of next year. That way, the vehicle I buy has to potentially depreciate. It doesn't always work that way, but a lot of times it does. You guys check it out. Like, Blue Book a car that you're looking at, and then 2 months from now, Blue Book it again. And I am pretty confident that you'll see that most of the time the value drops because the model year changed over. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Don't do things that I'm doing because I'm doing them. I don't want you guys to get wrecked, but I just figured I'd bring you along for the ride. So these are the kind of things I do to have a little extra money to put into crypto and investing. So anyway, one more thing I want to tell you guys about. I am going to be working a little bit with Whale Pool. They're the sponsor of this video. I'm going to cut to my computer and I'm going to tell you guys a few things about it, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts in this video.
Okay, so I'm pretty excited about this promotion from Whale Pool. They are offering 0% fees on Kaspa miners, Radiant miners, and Alephium miners from December 23rd all the way through March 22nd of 2025. So you would get 0% fees for 3 months if you are using Whale Pool. It's easy to get started. They even have tutorials. So you just need to register a Whale Pool account. And I'll leave the link to whalepool.com in the description of the video. Once you register, you just take your mining account name that you created when you created your account. You need the stratum that you can just copy from the website right here in this mining tutorial. So for me, it was this stratum. Then you're just going to go to mining settings and you're going to paste in that stratum that I just showed you. And then you're going to punch in your worker name that you created when you made your account. And then I just put .al2 light so I can identify it, because I'll probably be pointing my AL zeros at this pool also. But I just wanted to show you guys how to do that real quick. They also have some amazing prizes that they're going to be giving away. They will be giving away 10 Alephium mining AL3s. That is amazing. You have a very good chance of winning some of these prizes. They're going to be giving away 10 new KS5Ms. They're going to do 50 prizes of 1,000 Caspa tokens, 50 prizes of 500 Alephium tokens, 200 coupons for 30 days of 0 mining fees, 500 coupons for 10 days of 30% off mining fees. So after pointing my AL2 at this pool, I was eligible for these prizes pretty much immediately within a couple of minutes. Watching the hash rate climb on their dashboard, I was able to spin the wheel. You'll see when you guys register, you can spin the wheel and get a prize. So I got 30% off mining fees for 10 days, and that will start when the 0% fees end. It looks like it should go. It looks like auto use, I'm assuming, 3/22, 30% off for 10 days as soon as the 0% fees end. So this is a pretty good deal. I wanted to bring it to your attention, and I want to thank Whale Pool for sponsoring this video. Thanks for listening. Now back to your video.
Okay, guys, I'm almost at the place where I'm going to sell the Jeep, so I'm going to have to let you guys go in a minute. But final thoughts are, you do have to take risks sometimes if you want to get ahead in life. Take risk, but have a safety net. I don't make these moves without that safety net. This is just a kind of a raw video to tell you a little bit more about myself, why I do the things I do, what my next moves are going to be. The next moves are the AL3 from Terra Hosting, or from TerraHash is going to Terra Hosting to be hosted. Then I'll let you guys know what my next moves are after that. And I'm going to do future videos where I tell you what I'm doing based off of this sale. And I'll let you know what I buy, when I buy it from this transaction. And then you guys can see how I do for the next year. So if you guys like that kind of thing, if you found the video interesting or helpful or whatever, hit the like button. It really helps a lot more than you know. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification so you can see future videos where I tell you how this play turned out. It might not turn out. You guys might want to follow me just to laugh at me later. So if that's what you do, that's fine. Just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for
the greater good.